What's up, guys? Welcome, Crypto Fud. All right, let's jump right into this. All right, so quick update on Milady. Couldn't leave Milady out. Made a couple other videos, or actually only made one other video on another meme coin that's killing it right now. But Milady definitely doing good as well. Right now, the market itself, Bitcoin sitting at around 30,600. So a lot of things are starting to have their own little pumps. Milady sitting at around 34. We'll call it 35. A couple things I wanted to point out with Milady real quick. So we did come after these nice little big spurts that we all we watched. I think I did have a couple live during these events. I did call for us to probably we're going to be coming back down, not to like lows or anything like that, but we're going to be coming back down to reality, because whenever you see these crazy 30, 40, 50, 60% jumps in like an hour, usually they're usually going to come down, unless something crazy comes out on Milady itself. It's usually going to be short lived, but it doesn't matter, because like we always keep saying, for Milady particularly, such a small market cap, it just kind of gives you that early preview of what's going to happen in the bull run, because eventually one day this thing is going to have moves like that, but it's not going to come down. It's going to continue to keep moving. We might have retracements, but like think about in a bull run, think about this run right here. We have this run, it will retrace, but maybe back down to this fib right here and then make another new high. And that's how bull runs are. They're not going to go straight up, just never come down. It's always going to be like an up, kind of like a staircase, you'll think, right? But whenever you're in, uncharted or not uncharted, but whenever you're in a market where it's uncertainty, you're going to have these, one-off little spurts where you're going to shoot up, but they're going to be short-lived because the rest of the market's not doing good. Unless there's something particular going on with this project itself, like something crazy is happening, then expect it to be a short-lived, nice little pump. Those pumps, though, it's hard to, and I always tell you guys, and I'm never ever telling anybody, no financial advice, but I'm never telling anybody you should sell, because right now, I think in the long term, if you hold on and you don't try to time the market, it's going to play off. So what I mean by is, if you don't really, you see these really big shoot ups, where we're up 60, 70%. I know it's tempting to sell, especially if you're up. What I always say is I always just suggest, if you are up, this could be short lived, and you might be able to jump back in the project at a lower number and double your position. But at the same time, it's hard to do that, because what if this is that one time that we're going to be shooting up and we're not coming back down? So, but rant over. Let's see. So we're sitting at around 35. Like I said, we did bottom out from this run right here. We did bottom out somewhere right below that 786, almost where this blue line is that I've had for a long time, that we just have some solid support. Somewhere around that 26 mark is always going to be that solid support. And I think I remember saying, at the end of the day, if we do come back down, I showed a couple other fib, but I was like, we have this 26 at the end of the day. So you can use it as like a point of just like, even right now, if we do, the market turns around, that 26 mark is going to be a solid spot if you can have some patience to maybe add DCA, or if you're sitting on the sideline, to buy in. But we're not talking about the downward. We're talking about the upward. So we bounced at that 26, right? And we had this nice little move up, slowly but surely move up. And we did test this 382 fib somewhere around the 36 mark, right? We did get rejected, but we're not far down. We're not far down from that rejection. And I wanted to see, so a 36 move from that bottom right there to this fib where we got rejected. So that was a nice little move right there. Like I said, we're sitting at around the 35 mark. We're going to see how this market moves today. Bitcoin, in my eyes, is looking very bullish. We did test almost the 31,000 mark for Bitcoin early in the morning while everybody was asleep. It was like 30,900, somewhere around there. It may be some change right under that 31,000 mark. I think this week I'm pausing because I'm like, should I say this or not? Because I don't want to jinx us. But I do think that we're probably going to be retesting 31, maybe break 31,000, and maybe we might see 32,000 possibly. If something freak doesn't happen out in the world that brings us down, and we can keep where we're at right now in this momentum. Bitcoin, like I said, is sitting solid around 30,600. We could possibly see 31, 32,000 this week. With that being said, a lot of these altcoins, they might not move immediately when it gets up to that 31, 32, but believe that it will be coming, and we will see Milady start moving up. And I think that's going to be a good move, because it's not going to be this like straight up shoot up to the sky, move to where we're probably going to expect it to come back down. If we can sit up, if Bitcoin can jump up and stay above at least 30,000, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of these altcoins start moving up to getting to these solid price points. So where we're at right now, like I keep saying, 31, we're definitely going to have to retest this, just this spot that we're not far from, the 36 at the 382 fib. That's going to be a solid spot. I think if we can continue to kind of just keep knocking on that door, hitting our head on that, we'll break through. Next spots for some resistance is obviously going to be these next fibs, the 236 at around 39. We'll call it the 40 mark. And then obviously we have this blue line right here. The 42 is a solid spot for resistance. And then we all know where we were at before, around the 45. We actually made it to the 46 because I was on live that day. Around the 46, that's going to be a solid spot for some resistance. But I know we're going to break through there eventually. It might not be today. It maybe might not be this week, but we're definitely going to break through there. Milady has a future in front of it. All we need is this market to start moving, and Milady is just destined to blow up with that small market cap, the big community behind it. And I'm going to keep pumping out videos. I'm going to make sure the word gets out. The one thing that I need from you guys have been doing great. Make sure you hit that like. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. When we get into this bull market, you do not want to miss out on all these videos, because we're going to keep testing these levels. We're going to keep finding support, and I'm going to keep you guys in the know as far as what to look for. Hitting that like button is going to send that algorithm to all those other people that maybe aren't familiar with Milady, and we're going to bring more people into this space. So I need you guys' help. I thank you guys so much for all the support. I really do. Like I said, when this bull market starts, we're going to be all together, and it's going to be like a party. I remember the last bull market. It's going to be like a party, because every day we're going to be looking at new numbers. People, their portfolios are going to come out of the red, go be in the green, and we're going to be talking about where to sell, if you want to sell, if we have more movement, whatever the case may be. So again, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if anything big happens with Milady, expect a live today and expect another video. So thank you again. See ya.